Oh my god, John. For real.
Did you take your water out, man? It's not in here. Sorry. I didn't want to open it up. I mean, this didn't fucking press
My heart is racing for them. My heart is racing for them.
Everyone, the video! It's moving!
Yeah, that is. To the right.
Oh yeah, Hero Brian.
Hold on. Alright, dude, I gotta memorize the scene. Right? Did you like it? And I'll call people out about that. Deodorant works, guys. But they also have like something that's the rate, which would seem like a big like fall.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Slender Man the Musical.
What?
This musical was written in 1 week by me and Kay. They're in the corner. Thank you all for coming. By the way, none of us are memorized. It was written in a week. Yeah, we're gonna be on our phones.
Work!
Enjoy.
Slenderman on social media.
Thank you. That was our kind word from our Slenderman, our main character. And we will begin. Hello, Internet. It is me, MatPat, and welcome to Slenderman the Musical. That didn't sound right. Anyways, I assure you, as scared as you are to see the man himself, in today's video, performance, musical, piano, his face won't send you to hell or whatever the fuck he does. I don't really know. I'm too busy making Five Nights at Freddy's theories. Although you should still be a little frightened, as Slenderman is not a man to be trifled with. This is something that's unknown by today's protagonist. I introduce Tobuscus. Tobuscus is an American internet personality and actor, originally from Niceville, Florida, and is best known for his YouTube videos. As of November 5th, 2021, Turner has over 14.33 million subscribers and 3.867 billion video views over his 3 YouTube channels. And his trusted companion, Flashlight. A flashlight is a brand of artificial vagina, oral or anal sex toy. It is masturbatory aid.
Wait, what?
The flashlight of flashlight?
Here we go. A flashlight or a torch is a portable handheld electric lamp. Formerly a miniature incandescent light bulb, but these have been displayed by light-emitting diodes since the early 2000s. Tobuscus and Flashlight have known each other for a decent amount of time. Flashlight had been stuck in a drawer for most of his life, dead and alone, until Tobuscus picked him up. Unlucky for him, you'll wish he stayed in that drawer, for what awaits in these woods is something they've never seen before. There might be an ad. There's an ad. We're sponsored by, What are we sponsored by, Slenderman? Wix! Wix, make your own site. We're sponsored. No, we're not. We're sponsored by someone else. Come around.
The forest.
That's the end of the tale of Slender Man. His skin was pale and he had no face. He killed the protects again and again, who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod. In Slender Man, the sexy man of the woods.
Case notes in the deep woods of reporters recording the Tobuscus, and what if none of their souls were saved? They went to their maker in hope of a case by Slendy, by Slenderman, the sexy man of the woods. A couple of trees here and there. A log of something in the dark, but soon a light in the notebook is all you need. You learn to escape, but it can't be that. That's Slender Man. The sexy man of the woods. Lots of stars out tonight. Kind of romantic. I'm glad you're here with me, though. I'd be pretty scared by myself. Am I interrupting some scary voice? No. My name's Jeff, and I'm trying to help, so keep it down.
Jesus Christ.
You shut hell.
No. You must have misheard, boss. I would never help someone. Never. I'm loyal to you. No one else. Never.
Good. I'd hate to find out something otherwise. Now go find that human again for me. Keep an eye on him. And bring your siblings, they need some to get out for.
What if they get in the way of things? I wouldn't want them to mess up our plan. That'd be like super inconvenient. Front face.
What I heard, it seems like you're the one messing up our plan. You know what happens when you...
Like I said, I would never do that. You need to understand that, Buki. Okay. Bye. I love you. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Oh my God! Are you okay?
Sorry,
on.
Yeah,
Wait, where are you going?
I have places to be, pal. Can you just get out of
Oh,
my way?
please, just wait.
Jesus, what do you want?
I just really don't know where I am or what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just saw a really tall guy and a scrunkly looking dude, and I'm confused and scared and
Hold up. Backtrack. Back it up. Throw it back. You stop.
Slender Man. Who's Slender Man?
You hear us.
Sorry.
But don't know. But you don't know who he is?
I've never heard his name until before this conversation.
You're lucky. I wouldn't want to know him, especially in your case.
In my case, what do you mean by that?
You're human, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you see, a human just
What is it?
What?
Kilted Northern? Holy shit, you guys! I'm moving up in the world.
my somber music. A human, just like yourself, came in here not long ago. She was a younger lady, had a brown bob cut, and wore a blue and pink striped shirt. She had supposedly tripped on a rock and fell down into a place she had never been before. When she found me, she was already halfway through her journey. She had picked up three notes, unknowing of what was after her because of it. The three notes told me about how they warned her, told her what was coming for her, that she was in danger. But alas, she wouldn't listen. Oblivious to everything, she picked me up and continued on her path when she ran into him. Ah! She ran and screamed, dragging us along. As much as we tried, we couldn't hang on. She left us on the trail. I don't know what happened to her after that, but I can only assume the worst.
That's horrible.
Exactly. So I recommend you turn around now.
But what happens if you do collect all of the notes?
If you collect all the notes, you'll defeat him. From what I know, at least.
So I could put an end to all of this, that's what you're saying?
You could, but you have to be careful.
I'm sure I could handle him.
Your funeral. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, note number 1 has been
Man, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, me neither.
Why do we always have to do what the big twink wants?
Oh, shh.
He's my twink. Anyways, I can only use this human to my own good. I'm the only one that knows the secrets about the notes, and not even that baby girl knows about. I hear someone. Quick, behind the tree.
We're hidden. I'm not a fan of spooky notes, but I have a nagging fear someone else is following me. Something terrible is coming down through the entire trees, pushing everything on brink. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. I curse the name, the one behind it all. Slendy, I'm looking around. Slendy, you don't take it anymore. Take the tyranny away. help me win over his heart.
My terrible catastrophe, played by your symphony, what a terrifying work of art.
I can't deny, you know, I can't wait at all. I call the name, the one I can manipulate. Tobuscus! I hear you ringing calls as you're looking at all these missing notes. Tobuscus, just let me help you find all these missing notes. Tobuscus, it will be me and you, searching through this woods to help end it all. Slendy, it won't be very long until I hear you say my name.
Are you serious? You want to help me? But you literally worked for that guy. This seems like you would have a secret, ulterior motive to helping me.
No, of course not. I have no secret, ulterior motive of helping you. I don't.
Sounds perfect. Let's go.
Perfect. Lead the way, Toby. You don't leave. No, not you.
Are we gonna talk about how weird that was? Yeah, helping Tobuscus? He's never done that with a protagonist before.
I feel like this is something we should tell Slendy, right?
Yeah, it'd probably be for the best, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Please!
Oh, it's dance break! It's dance break! Oh, stop! No. And his hands. Heart to heart. Slenderman, Slenderman. Unicorn, Slenderman. Slenderman, Slenderman. He's here! Slenderman, Slenderman. He's in the forest, Slenderman. Slenderman, Slenderman. I'm scared! Yeah, I do. So what's the plan? You need to convince him to come with you. This note can be a bitch.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Damn. How do you know these notes so well?
There's been like a lot of pro tags like you coming through here, but no one has succeeded. They either gave up or
Goal?
for what? That's a story for another day. Anyways, go.
Hey there, buddy old pal. Buddy old pal?
I am Kira, God of the New World, Savior of all, the true ruler of the Death Note.
Oh, okay. So you like to be called the Death Note?
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
So here's the deal. I'm sure sure you know the rundown, but I need to collect all the notes to defeat Slender Man, the giant twink. As he's called, are you familiar with him? Yes.
I suppose you could say I'm familiar with him, yes.
So you'll help me in defeating him.
Help you in defeating him? What's the point? If this world is coming to a close, he'll go down with it. In the long run, people like him aren't worth my time.
I mean, sure! As you, the almighty one, knows, this world is already falling apart. Why not help bring an end to this miserable creature? He deserves a death worse than what will come to him at a later time.
A death worse than what will end us all. I suppose I can understand that. What's in it for me?
You would be killing your creator who left you to die? That's a good one.
Oh, please. I realize I'm better off on my own.
Of course you are! You would be erasing one more life in this cruel, demeaning world. You'd be doing him a favor.
Boring! That's a natural occurrence.
I could let you hold the flashlight.
Holding the flashlight. I've never gotten to hold a flashlight before.
Let's go!
All right.
Come on, buddy! Come on! There we go!
What a great friendship. What a great friendship. With that, note 2, the death note.
God, I wish I had a boyfriend. You know, that Tobuscus. He isn't so bad looking. I wouldn't be so mad if he, fell madly in love with me or whatever.
Hey, boss. Were you just talking to yourself?
Yeah, are you okay? You're not doing
What? Who said you two could be in here? I mean, I'm fine. I wasn't talking to myself. I'm content. I mean, I'm happy with myself. I try to be perfect. I try to be the best I can be, the best creepy boss I can be. I'm so lonely, and no one looks at me. Is it my face? Is it my pale skin? Tell me, am I ugly? I can't take it anymore.
Oh, boss. Sad face.
Yeah, boss. We love you for who you are.
For who I am. That's funny.
What do you mean by that?
I'm just. God, this is so embarrassing. I like men. Okay. You can hate me or whatever. I know it's not. I know you don't think it's normal.
Sorry. This is awkward. I just, I haven't met someone like that.
and you don't support me.
I don't like that phrasing.
Well, there's nothing wrong with being gay, you know.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. Yes, that guy would be taboo. You wanna restart it? You can't hate gay people, so don't be ashamed for it.
We don't hate
We
you.
don't hate gay people.
We know it's floating.
We don't do that.
We don't.
You don't. What's this? This guy has a weird red wig. That red wig would be taboo. Hey, you guys, guess what's waiting for you? An eternity in the fiery pits of hell.
Kill yourself!
As you seem sweet to me, what if it had got to be?
What?
You both love to smoke some weed. We'll be stoning you and your family as well.
What?
Or we could use some common sense instead. When you're lost in a without free thoughting. There's one rule that trumps them all. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trumps them all. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trumps them all.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on. You don't feel even slightly bad for this thing?
That was before he turned gay.
Well, maybe he was always gay.
Exactly, because that's how God made it then.
He's trying to confuse us.
He's just trying to confuse us. Jeff always says. Jeff? Did you know he's gay too? What? Whoa! Oh, yeah. That's the reaction I thought I'd get. Not too old. But the scripture does imply that you both will have to die. How's tomorrow if you not got any plans? There's no way to step further. You can violate. Let's hope you don't masturbate. Cause the scripture says we'll have to cut off your hands. Instead, when you're lost, it always comes. Immortal words of Jesus said, there's one rule that trumps them all. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trumps them all. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trumps them all. You guys.
Thy neighbor.
Yeah!
Woo!
Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor, trumps them all.
Yeah. Backflip. Yeah. Let's get into it, everyone. Love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor.
Trust them all.
Thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trust them all. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Trust them all. Woo!
Oh yeah, love thy neighbor with your one.
At least it's not on Broadway.
For free.
See the error of your ways now.
Yeah, I think I finally understand where you're coming from.
Thanks, Slenderman.
Those silly gooses. Fuck Jeff.
I'm so sorry. Pretending to be out of breath made me out of breath. You're gonna have to do me a second.
Okay, buddy. You'll make mistakes.
I'm so sorry. I found the protagonist you've been looking for. Remember the plot that we were trying to make? He's found 2 notes. And he's close to finding 3 and 4.
Huh. He's really going fast, isn't he? Tricky bastard. Well, come on, bring me to him.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. I love you. I want to make babies.
Jeff and Slenderman were on behind Tobuscus and his team of notes. The group was about to find a strange surprise.
It feels like we've been walking in these woods forever. Where the hell are these notes? Oh!
Hey, YouTuber Moist Critical! And a note with a little too much swag? What are you doing here?
I know. You're honored to see me. I never come out of my room. Or go outside. I know.
We just figured, he's so far on his journey. Might as well pay him a visit.
Did I say you could speak?
Sorry, I just kind of thought we were having a bit of back and forth and a little just doing a thing on me.
You speak when I say.
Yes,
Anyways, yeah, it's me. You can kiss my hand if you want. It's okay.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
I know.
But thanks. I exist. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
For sure. Anyways, do you guys know the rundown? Do I need to explain the situation again?
The whole Slenderman note thing, yeah, not our deal.
I mean, I'd be happy to help.
Did I say you could speak?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
You can help me and your creator. We need all the notes.
I suppose you're right, but does one have to come with us?
Unfortunately, yes. We do need all the notes.
I suppose. As long as they're in the bag.
Okay. Works for me.
Yes, sir. Oh, we're supposed to be walking.
Oh, so when Tobuscus finds the notes, what do you think will happen?
Well, I'll disappear. As everyone knows, and I'm prepared for that.
But don't you want to live? You've gone through so many protagonists. What makes him different?
Well,
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be...
it's just he's different, you know? He's like cute, sweet, and talented in what he does. He's worked so hard, at least I can tell by moving faster than any protagonist has before. And I admire him so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm ranting to you. I haven't met someone like him before.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you can always rant to me. You know, I'm always here for you.
Thank you, Jeff. Anyway.
Wait, I think I see them.
Oh. Wait! I think I see them. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Tobuscus! We finally meet again. Ah!
What are you gonna do to me?
What am I gonna do to you? Ha! Nothing. It's your journey to it's your journey to go on. I'm not gonna interfere. Really wanted to make babies with him. Obviously. I did want to say I'm impressed.
You're
Of course I am. Like, 4 notes and
whole life to him.
4 notes in less than half a night? That's never been done before, to my knowledge.
Oh, I'm your first then.
You could say that.
That's kind of cute for us.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So, are we gonna talk about how weird that was, or?
Yeah. Am I the only one that's a little uncomfortable? Honestly, I'm a little bit horny.
Yeah, me too.
What the fuck is happening right now?
No clue. Honestly, I'm just glad that fucker isn't here anymore.
Yeah, he was pissing me off too.
That cunt is making me follow him around like a dog.
You don't need to do that anymore, I promise you.
I don't even know how it happened in the first place. He just picked me up one day and made me part of his posse.
Honestly, I don't think any of us are gonna be picked up from now on. Slender Man and Tobuscus seemed to hit it off as soon as they met.
Thank God for us. Feel bad for the rest of the notes though.
Yeah, 5 to 8 aren't gonna be happy when they find out that we've been freed and nobody told them.
Unfortunate for them, not for us though.
But yeah.
Great! They're all so fucking happy! I'm so fucking happy for you guys! Jesus Christ. I can't take this anymore. He wanted one fucking person, and it wasn't me! It wasn't! After all those years, I've been faithful to him! And loved him! And cared for him! I wanted to make babies with you. We're gonna have a family. Who's the bomb? Oh, Matt McAfee. I'll take care of that. It's gonna be me. Well, fuck him! And fuck his happy ending!
Hey, Jeff. Oh, Jeffrey, you doing okay?
over. Slenderman is finally happy. We don't have to be his henchmen anymore.
You don't have to be a henchmen anymore. You don't have to be a henchmen anymore. What great fucking news! Aren't you happy? Shouldn't you be more excited?
Jeff? Chris is here? Thank you. Are you doing okay?
Oh, I'm doing better than I ever have before!
Yeah! Great, that's great. So I'm gonna go in, but hey, it's nice knowing you, Jeff.
Leaving so soon? The fun is just beginning. God fucking damn it! If I can't have you, Slenderman, no one can! Hit it! What?
Shake now, Slenderman. Yeah, also.
And it continues to be dead.
When the winter was cold, with this arcading trail
Who doesn't pay for YouTube Premium? Come on. I don't pay for either. I want you guys to know, not once have I read this. This is the first time we're doing this. We're doing this together. We're doing this together. Down in the deep, deep woods. But besides all of the 8 notes, all we got was blues. But through all of that sorrow, we were killing bitches. And the truth of the matter is, I never want to let you go. We were scanning the woods, rocking to hide the nose. Where did I go? And through all of that sorrow, we were riding high. And the truth of the matter is, I never want to let you go. Go down just like Slender Man. Slendy on a cross. Just another creepypasta. Slendy on a cross. Not just I will choose to love you faithfully. And I see nothing wrong with that. No, there's a break. There's a break. And wait, fuck. Chisels. But we quickly found it was just for fools. Now through all of the sorrow, we'll be killing bitches. Let you go. I'm gonna take it real for a second. Let's take it back. You go down just like Slender Man. Slendiana Cross. Not just another creepy pasta. Slendiana. Slenderman. Slendiana Cross. You choose to come and kill with me. Slendiana Cross. If you choose to come and kill with me, I will choose to love you faithfully. And I see nothing wrong with that. Slendiana Cross. Slendiana Cross. Slendiana Cross. I exit in a violent rage. Fred is still dead. Oh dear. Now, you may be wondering how this story ends. As we all know that Slenderman and Tobuscus are living happily ever after in real life because Tobuscus and Slenderman are both real people. Anyways, the notes are living their best lives, some with new partners. Ben Drown started selling weed in a successful business, and this guy right here, we'll let him tell his story.
I'll cut anime plot twist.
He's so happy.
The entire cast. Come here. Push that ass. I don't look like sorry. Where you pass.
Okay, we are so glad that we could bring you all together today. I know the relationship we've had in the past has been rocky. And I'm sorry for my actions. Genuine.
That was beautiful, babe. Yes. The reason we all wanted to see your beautiful faces was to, one, have my Twinkie Winkie. And we wanted to introduce you all. Poor baby.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
No. I can't really loudly slow clap, but just pretend it's really loud.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Yes, please. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck over. I am so happy for you both.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, there's something I'd like to admit, here and now. Slenderman, I have always messages because of this green water bottle chicken nugget dickhead. I can't do it. So much so that I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready to do something about it.
Jeff, no, wait!
Oh, I'm sorry, Slender Man. I love you.
No, Jeff! Shut the music. I'm so sorry.
I've got home internet from
Yeah.
Romance in this horror story is not an excuse. Yeah, that is a lie.
No, that is
Yeah, but that's the music video from Live and Die.
When you were young, it was an open door.
I'm
Used to say, "Little let live,"
I'm so sorry, Jeff.
but if this ever changes,
No.
which we're living, makes you give it a try. Say, live and let die.
Never.
Thank you guys for coming to Slender Man the Musical. There will be likely a FNAF musical detour. Don't see that, because it's gonna be just as good.
None better. Yeah.
Don't memorize.
That's we finished writing it an hour ago.
Wait. Everyone, tomorrow, main stage, 11 a.m., Starface is performing.
These are all idol
These are our idols.
Yeah, we actually look really cute.
So, if you want to see us actually memorizing cute, see that? Yeah! Thank you all for coming.
I got so much writing.
I don't know what I look like right now.
You look great.
You look great.
I know.
It looks like you've been making it with the extra letter.
Oh, yes.
Matt Pat wants to talk about the wonderful 3D animations you've seen on the
Yes,
screen
that's
today.
amazing!
Matt Pat made those in 3D
Whoa!
I spent 4.5 hours finding a Tobuscus model. I had to go through YouTube videos and media fire links from 2012 to find Tobuscus. Alongside Anime Boy, PewDiePie, Markiplier, and others that I will never fucking use. But I made the content.
That's what you think.
I don't know if we can Five Nights at Freddy's the musical.
You're gonna use Markiplier for FNAF the musical.
I sure will.
Spoiler.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, guys. So thank you all so much for coming to Slenderman. In case anyone was curious how this idea came to us, it was during a game of concept.
It was for a board game.
It's a board game.
It was all her.
Board game.
It was all her.
It popped in my head and it happened. Slenderman musical.
It's where you try to guess like a thing, and she just kept guessing Slender.